all you lovers of Valheim. I've been playing this for a while. I really do enjoy it, and I've been playing on a server. I've played in individual gaming, and I'm just having a lot of fun with it. And I've really built what I think is the ultimate storage area, and that's below this. Oh, that was really great. What'd I do that for? Anyway, let me put that back. I don't have any resin now. Anyway, okay, so we'll try to be a little bit nicer and get rid of that. So anyway, I've got in the elder. I've dug out the stuff below the elder area, and I've put in a nice little storage area, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. Wanted to give you a quick tour of my. I know this is kind of some junk here, but what I've found is if you dig a moat around the elder area, I mean, nothing bothers you. And you can just build and have a lot of fun. And, once in a while there'll be an attack of something, and you go take care of that. And you can see they've knocked out some of the fence here and there. But I just dig the trench or moat, whatever you want to call it. I put the workbenches on the corners. You see one on that corner. There used to be one on this corner, and I probably need to put another one back. And there's one on that corner. And then what happens is when you, do I have enough? Yeah, I should have enough there for the workbench. And you can see when you have the workbenches on each corner, basically, now you've got these white lines that show you out there where you can build. If you have that, there's that, if you want to build something else, like a fence, it'll show you where that line will go, and then you can see the total line of everything. And a lot of times what I do is I just build out to those lines, and that's why you can see that the fence kind of comes in a circle and drops in here and then goes out again and around. But it's nice to make it a little more straight and all, but I didn't know that until just recently. And it gives you more room for farming and various things like that. Anyway, we're here to talk about this storage area, and I do want to show that to you. But I've taken over 2 different elder, what are they called here? Thrones, platforms. And what I like about them is that it's real easy to put in a cooking station. So you've got these things, and you got fire forever, and you can put a cauldron, and you get your cooking, and you never have to dink around with fire. What I don't like about it is that the floor is not level, and you get this build this stuff up and down, and it's kind of nice, but I'm having trouble rearranging. I built in here, and I put my smelter and my what you call it here, coal making station, and I put a lot of storage and different things, and it's been great. But it's just, I'm crowded. I just don't feel comfortable in here. And I built the floor upstairs, and, that's okay. But the stairs are just, dinky and jumpy and, and you get, and I just really don't do much up here because it's not comfortable to get into. There is a dragon bed there, and there's, a chair and a table, and I don't know. I just don't feel it's comfortable. What I do like about it is I can get up here, and when the trolls come, it's just sniper's heaven. You just knock them out with the arrows. I need to put some more. That's what's in these chests, or was some arrows. I think that was empty, and they're both empty right now. Yeah, I need to get some more arrows and fill them up. But that's what that's for, is to knock out the trolls. Of course, once you kind of get a little further along in the game, you don't have any trolls coming around very often. So anyway, I wanted to show you the other one. This goes over to the other elder area, and I want to show you that real quick, some of the layout of that. And I had moved over here, and I really started liking it. This was going to be my main base. And what I did here was, you could see I built the floor a little bit tighter, and it just feels more, I don't know, more like a workshop or something. I've got my forge and all the upgrades here, and my workbench here. And in fact, I need to go ahead and upgrade or fix some stuff real quick. And I like this a lot. it just doesn't have the storage area. And I could put the storage underneath like I did with the other one. And I don't know. I took the wall out over here and put my smelters and stuff. And it's right on the mountain, which is great because I've got tons of silver now. And it's an easy access for wolf, which obviously if you're playing very much, you know that wolf is one of the better foods as you get further into the game. And I get wolf skewers and I get wolf jerky and all that, and that gives a real good thing. But I don't have a lot of area for garden here. I mean, it's just built on a hill. And when I dug the trench, it was barely even needed. Like on this side, all I did was just, as you can see, I just barely touched the edge because it was just so steep anyway. And so I just don't have any gardening area here. And that's what I like so much more about the other one, is that it has gardening. I've got a small little area for gardening here, and I plant my birch trees here so I can get fine wood. And I've planted some stuff in here. It's just not as comfortable as the other one. So I tried to make this one the kitchen and make the other one the garden, and it just hasn't really worked out. And so what I've decided to do, I think, is I'm going to move back to the other main one, but I'm going to make it more comfortable like this and put my forge and workshop there. But you got to do something about the storage. And you see I've got storage boxes just everywhere, and it's such a mess. So what I'm going to do, and as you get a little more experienced in it, I guess you get better. I just had more ideas. And one time I had built underneath, and I really liked it, and I barely built anything on top except my cooking station. And I don't know, the house wasn't very interesting. So anyway, here we go. Now we're going to get into my ultimate storage area, what I think is ultimate storage. It's just massive. And you can put anything in it you want, that's for sure. As I come down in here, you can see I've just kind of really got it going. And I've got a lot more work to do. I need to seal up the wall in the back area. When I dug the trench, I tried to dig it as pretty much straight along this line as possible. And sometimes it got a little bit off to the side and this and that. And so I wound up putting stone wall in behind everything. And I like it so much better. And then I put these wood panels here to kind of give that grand entrance. I mean, I think it's got a fantastic entrance. And I'm going to put the banners on each side, trying to decide what color I want. But I think I've decided on red, blue, and white because they give all the colors. And I've tossed in a wolf carpet and some deer carpets and, some a table and chairs and stuff and a bench over there just for kind of sitting and contemplating. I don't know. The plan is to get all of these everywhere. And I looked at a lot of different storage areas and different ways in different videos online. And I found one that I really liked. And if I can find it again, I'll put a link down below. But it was where they had, you place your you place your chest like this with the blank side, and then you use the signs, and you can kind of put them inside. And that, I just couldn't get it to work like the guy in the video. I don't know if they've changed the way it works in the system and this and that. But that's one reason why I try to stick to a little bit more basics. And even though I really liked the way it looked, I couldn't get it to work. And I tried for probably an hour and a half, and I just couldn't get them to be consistent. And also the key value there was that you could put spaces after the name in the sign, and it would float in the center. And it looked just tremendous. I couldn't get it to do that. The spaces aren't working now. So I think it's a different version. When they came out with new version, you lose features sometimes. So I'm sticking with tried and true. And I tried putting the, as you saw in that other elder area, I've got some of the chests in this direction. I've got different ways I've done them. And I like the signs so much. The only problem is the sign is not the same size as the chest. And so what I did was I built these with core wood, as you can see. I just like the look of the core wood. I tried regular wood. It just doesn't, I don't know why it doesn't look the same. Of course, you're covering these up with the signs. So you're not going to do much, but the edge of the core wood just looks nice. And that's why I put regular wood walls, and then I put core wood as support system. And I wound up putting the core wood in the cross beams as well. And I just feel like they give a more consistent placement for the signs. I don't know if that's really true or not, but I tried both, and I like the core wood better. You try what you like and you fix it. But this is just, the whole idea about this is where you can store just anything and everything. And it feels so comfortable and nice. And I put this, what you call it here. I never remember the names of this stuff, but it's furniture. It's a hanging brazier. Brazier? I don't know. It's not a brazier. It's a brazier. But whatever it's called. Hey, I didn't grow up in those times. I don't know what those things are called. But it really made the room great, because I'd been putting all these little torches, and I wasn't liking that too much. But I did like putting these torches here for the grand entrance or exit. And I'm probably going to try to cut this out just a little bit. I don't know if I'll get as lucky as I got on this side, because that's just really great. And I want to put another lamp on this side. And I don't want to cut this out too much more. And I don't want to have to fill it in, because I just like the looks of the raw stone and then the nice clean stone of that. So put the one suit of armor over here, which has got all of the different stuff, and I just love the Draugr that's there. It just really gives a nice color. I don't quite have the same room over there, but I think it's okay to not put one. And I like this both coming in and going out. When you come in, the difference of what it is out here is just stark. And you come in and it looks nice, and you see that Draugr, and yeah, it's pretty cool, I think. So I'm thinking of putting, maybe you'll give me some ideas here what you think I could put extra. But I think I'm going to replace this lamp and put another armor stand and put like all the different kinds of armor, the wolf and I don't know, whatever else I find, maybe the Fenris. I'm only getting 4. And if I put wolf and Fenris and plain, and then the fanciest, the black metal, I think that's enough. I don't want to get too much. This isn't an armory, but I wanted to have something that'll kind of show off in the corners a little bit. And again, back to the main idea, it's a lot of storage. Going to show you one little tiny problem, and then I'm going to shut down on the video. But everything is great here. You can get to your signs. You can easily get to stuff. But I found a little tiny bug. I think I'd call it a bug. I can get in here and get to my stuff. And here, if I open, it doesn't get the chest. So it's a real pain, because I tried this and it just works so beautifully to have 4 stacked, and it's just a little bit short to reach it somehow. If I put up the ladders, I can come over here and put a ladder up and do another ladder and get on up there. And now I can open and get into the stuff. So it's not like it won't open. It's just, it doesn't open from the floor. And that's such a disappointment because otherwise this looks so good. And I just don't know what to do. I don't have any great ideas. Maybe you can tell me something that you've done or give me an idea of what to maybe try. I thought about putting another stone block here or some silly thing, and I don't know, it just hasn't worked. And I can come up here even, and of course that doesn't help getting in the middle of the room. But if I get here, at that time it opened. Okay, well, so that time it did open. And when I tried before, maybe it's on a different step or something, and it wasn't opening. But that's fine. But what about all the ones all along? You know, I'm going to have approximately 200 storage chests in here. And that'll be great. I mean, I'll have all the armory stuff. What I'm thinking is to put, like swords and shields and things like that of different levels and things that I've built before and just have stashed all over the place. And then that's kind of going to be over here, the armory, the weapons area. And then probably, if there's room, that'll be great. I'll keep arrows in here. And if not, then I'd like to put arrows over here. I think that's going to be good. And that'll take about half of this place because you make a lot of arrows. And then have food. I don't know exactly how every box is going to do. I haven't planned everything out, but food and seeds in here. Mostly the food needs to be in the kitchen, obviously, but the stuff that you use to cook with and meats and, stuff like that. I thought I'd put that in this section. And then right in here in the center, I'm planning to put just trophies because we get just tons of trophies. And of course you want to hang most of the trophies or some of the trophies if you can, but whatever you can't, then you store them. And then here's just junk like eyeballs and things. Of course you can use eyeballs for ice cream. But those butte berries and all the stuff like that that you don't really use or know how to use, I'm hoping to find a use for it a little later. I'm only in what I call mid-game. I haven't even defeated Motor yet, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. But I did find out that certain things you can use for food, like the blue eyeballs. And so I haven't gone to the plains and all that, so there's probably a lot more stuff. So I'm thinking that having a good storage system is exactly the kind of an idea that you want to do. And so that's why I want to build a big area. And these, I don't want to throw it away. I can build the obliterator, and maybe one day I will, just for looks. And I thought about putting it even in the center of the room. That would be kind of cool. But I don't know if it'll fit. It's kind of tall. Anyway, over here being wood, and I've got to get ancient wood and things like that. So I think I'm going to put like 3 wide with regular wood, and then put core wood, and then put the fine and ancient up here. And again, I don't know, since I can't reach the top without a ladder, maybe put stuff you don't really use that much along the top row. And that would be the butte berries and all that stuff. I don't know what else. Well, that was kind of interesting. What I hit a button there somehow. Then over in here, there's other things. I don't know exactly what. Seeds? No, I already talked about seeds. I got to put my metal somewhere too, and so I'll figure it all out. And I'd like to see how you've designed your area. I'm going to have storage like crazy, and it's a beautiful area for storage, I think. It's one of the more relaxing that I've seen. I've seen some people build some beautiful areas. I really just find that this is going to be a great storage area. So tell me what you think, and send me some pictures. Tell me about that. Get on my Discord and stuff and send me some pictures of your storage areas, or tell me how you do it. Tell me what you think I should do better with this. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Do subscribe. I don't do a lot of Valheim videos, but I think I may start doing some more. There's going to be a new update coming out pretty soon. And there's going to be a new server that I'm going to work with. And I think I'll I'll make some videos from that. But this is my private world here, and I just keep building on it and building on it. And I think it's a fun game. I do like to play it, and so I look forward to hearing what you do in your Valheim. Subscribe, ring the bell. Thanks for watching. See you soon.